Barons at Rickwood Field. Welcome to Variety. Baseball in the Magic City. For a baseball fan, this is as close as we can get to time travel. Welcome to Rickwood Field. This is Variety. Welcome to Variety. We're in Birmingham, Alabama, right outside the legendary Rickwood Field. That right there, right in this neighborhood, is the oldest pro baseball park in the country.
Welcome to Birmingham.
You may be familiar with the Field of Dreams game a couple years ago. Well, this year, they're doing another very special game right here at this ballpark as a tribute to the Negro Leagues and some of my heroes, like Willie Mays. As soon as this game was announced, I knew I had to be here. So let's talk about some of the history of Rickwood Field and enjoy a once-in-a-lifetime ball game. And obviously, right off top, I'll say RIP to the GOAT, Willie Mays. This ballpark is very, very special when it comes to Willie Mays, and we'll talk more about that in a bit. And this is probably gonna be a two-parter. I filmed a whole bunch of stuff on Tuesday, a whole bunch of other stuff around the city. So I'm gonna put a part 2 out with all the extra content. I was gonna do members only, but I'm gonna put it out for the public to enjoy since Willie Mays just passed on. Right in the front, they have the 6 original ticket booths from 1910. So this ballpark was opened in 1910 as the home of the Birmingham Barons. Rickwood was also the home to the offshoot Birmingham Black Barons of the Negro Leagues when the team was established in 1920. Ticket takers will be right in here, slinging tickets, you know what I mean? I need some bleacher seats, and I need them stat. Huh? How many people came through here, slid a Lincoln right here to get some seats, you know? One of my favorite parts of Rickwood is the old turnstiles to get in. We got the starting lineups on the wall right as you walk through. It's so cool. It's like going back in time. Let's go Giants.
Go Giants.
The skipper and John Miller. How cool is this?
Go Giants! Go Giants!
This is a baseball fan's dream. This is the closest we get to time travel. Right here.
What's up?
Huge fan, man.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Love the hat, by the way.
Yeah, I flew out. I couldn't miss it. Hell yeah. Look, the legend himself, Zach Hampel.
What's up?
Foul ball territory here.
I think they're going to hit some out this way.
Yeah. I'm telling you, one almost hit me in the head on Tuesday, so.
They're going to hand out helmets in this spot, right?
The problem is you don't hear it coming.
Yeah, that's true.
You got a lot of catching up to do.
All right.
Let's go Giants. Hey. The venue hosted spring trainings, exhibition games, barnstorming games, college, high school, Alabama football, and more. Nearly every notable legendary baseball player came through Rickwood Field at one point or another. Birmingham was a hub of baseball talent, and Rickwood was at the center of it. Since the Barons left in 1988, the park has been preserved as a working museum, with only restoration and little upgrades. This is the closest baseball fans can get to time travel. That made Rickwood Field the perfect location for a multi-day tribute to the Negro Leagues and one special game between the San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals. Both teams are wearing throwback Negro Leagues jerseys for this game, the St. Louis Stars and the San Francisco Sea Lions. Me and the boys! Outside of right field over here, they got some big old posters of some of the legends of the Negro Leagues that have played here. Here's King Tut of the Indianapolis Clowns. They were much like the Harlem Globetrotters of the Negro Leagues, or kind of like the Savannah Bananas now. Clown costume, comically oversized bat and mitt. Recently, the MLB finally recognized some Negro League eras as an official major league alongside the National and American Leagues, which led to statistics being incorporated into official records. After decades and decades, they were finally getting full recognition. As we celebrate the Negro Leagues, we should also recognize that the existence of such a league itself is an example of the extreme racism and discrimination of the time. These players were forced to play in segregated leagues with diminished resources and treatment. It is not the fact that the Negro Leagues were necessitated that we celebrate, but the individuals that endured and overcame that played in those leagues that deserve all of our respect. The Negro Leagues are an example of doing more with less, and that should always be part of the conversation. Barnstorming here. Doing a little barnstorming. Love this stuff. Underneath.
Hey, put it on YouTube. Yeah, boy, you know what I'm talking about. We know the game for life. Subscribe to Righty right now. Subscribe. Number one in the nation. Number one in the nation.
Hands up, come on.
You're right.
The old souvenir stands and the concession stands aren't in use, so they filled them with all these amazing historical displays of Negro Leagues history and whatnot. I'm just as excited to see the souvenir stand as I am to see all the artifacts. Let's check out the clubhouse. This is the Birmingham Black Barons home locker room. Rick Woodward was the industrialist and owner of the Barons who built Rickwood Field and serves as its namesake. How cool is it to stand here? Satchel Paige, Willie Mays got dressed right in here for the Birmingham Black Barons. This is where all the greats were fully nude, right? Took tinkles right here. When they tore down the Polo Grounds in New York, they took a bunch of the seats. They installed them here at Rickwood, where they remained for decades. They've since been replaced, but they have some of these still left over on display. As an aficionado, if I could go back in time and see one ballpark, it would be the Polo Grounds. This is just so cool to see. This is the visitors clubhouse, so this is where presumably Babe Ruth would have got dressed, Jackie Robinson when he was with the Kansas City Monarchs. Some of the greatest to ever play, got dressed right here, and probably a very hot clubhouse. The San Francisco Giants are wearing the San Francisco Sea Lions uniforms tonight. I'm wearing the hat. The San Francisco Sea Lions were a short-lived team in the Negro Leagues in San Francisco. You may be wondering, well, that looks like a cub. It doesn't look like a sea lion. Well, that's because when this team was first formed, they did not have money to buy uniforms, so they ended up buying hand-me-down uniforms from a defunct ball club called the San Francisco Cubs. So the Sea Lions had Cubs as their logo. That's why I'm wearing my Sea Lions hat. They have a locker set up for Willie Mays. One of the reasons I had to be here was to celebrate one of my heroes. And the fact that he passed away while I've been here, while I was at the ballpark, It's been a surreal experience, to say the least. I'm literally at the game and just found out Willie Mays just passed away. I want to cry. I want to cry. R.I.P. Willie, man. Thanks for everything you did for us, you know. Willie Mays was born in Westfield, Alabama, just outside Birmingham, not far from Rickwood Field. He joined the Birmingham Black Barons when he was in high school. He won a Negro American League pennant with the team in 1948. The buzz of this young phenom grew from this ballpark, with multiple MLB teams scouting him post-integration after Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier in 1947. Eventually, the New York Giants signed him to a contract after waiting for him to graduate from high school. His first major league game was on May 25, 1951 at Shibe Park in Philadelphia, as he went on to win Rookie of the Year. Rickwood Field is where this star was born, who went on to become one of, if not the most iconic baseball player of all time. But it's pretty cool that we're here to honor and celebrate the great Willie Mays and the rest of the Negro Leagues. History that I'm very, very passionate about. R.I.P. Willie.
This evening's ball game for the Cardinals, right-hander number 53. Thank you for attending tonight's game, featuring the San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals.
The original Negro Leagues players, the pioneers. Everybody make some noise.
Yeah! Hello! What is this, a juke joint? Huh? How cool. Some of the original Negro League players out there.
To the field, to understand how he did the things he did. History is being made by Willie Mays. The thunder of his bat. The magic of his glove. We stopped and we watched and we still marvel, but we can't explain it because there's never been anything like it. That was Willie Mays. He was larger than life, but bigger than no one. Baseball story returns to where it all began, with a say hey kid first fell in love with the game.
Pleasure to see you, man. You too. Yep, every ballpark. That's the goal. Every ballpark in America. Rickwood Field was a site of so much baseball history. The Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates played spring training games here. Roberto Clemente himself played right field in a 5-1 victory. then Kansas City A's owner Charlie Finley ended up getting the lease to Rickwood Field and brought the A's AA team to Birmingham and named them the Birmingham A's. They fielded a bunch of future champions, including Raleigh Fingers, Dave Duncan, and a very young and very exciting Reggie Jackson. Nearly 200 Baseball Hall of Famers have played a game here at Rickwood Field. That includes Ty Cobb, Rogers Hornsby, Satchel Paige, Josh Gibson, Lou Gehrig, Stan Musial, Mickey Mantle, Yogi Berra. Babe Ruth himself also played here, and there's a rumor that he hit a home run so far that it landed in a passing train. So many exhibitions, preseason, spring training games. Even Bo Jackson himself, who played here at 3 different levels. Ted Williams even homered here twice in one game. Williams had hid his Mexican heritage for most of his career, and as a way to try to atone for that, he became an outspoken advocate for the Negro Leagues and black players being inducted into the Cooperstown Hall of Fame. Toni Stone became the first woman to pitch here as part of the Indianapolis Clowns, and longtime home run king Hammer and Hank Aaron was honored here before an exhibition game. There's been performances, concerts, numerous movies and TV shows have been filmed here, including the opening baseball scene of 42 with Chadwick Boseman. The organization responsible for this place is called the Friends of Rickwood, and they've done a tremendous job preserving and honoring this history.
Field, trying to imagine the ghosts of all those legends out there. You know, you can picture Jackie Robinson still in second and third. Go, go! Yeah! Woo! Elliot Ramos! And Lucille, let's go Giants! Just having a ball at Rickwood Field.
That was a good save, right?
No, I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken.
I am too, honey.
This is the only small section where a home run can land with fans. Right here. Super cool. Everything about this game kind of perfectly lined up. As you can probably tell by the history of this place, Birmingham was a hub of baseball talent for decades and decades, especially in the Negro Leagues. Birmingham is also a hub of civil rights activism. So to honor the Negro Leagues, to honor Willie Mays, they brought MLB right here to Birmingham for the week of Juneteenth, our newest and best holiday. And then as fate would have it, Willie Mays passed away as these festivities kicked off. So everything just kind of is lining up for this to be a historic celebration of baseball.
Can I get in your vlog?
Yeah.
Hey guys.
What up? What's your name?
Louis Jackson.
Hey. So it's lining up to be a historic celebration of not just baseball, but accomplishments when it comes to civil rights in a more equitable society. So celebrating the history of the Negro Leagues, celebrating Juneteenth, celebrating those cultural icons and figures like Willie Mays is just awesome.
We in here. Welcome to Birmingham. JC Moore, Birmingham City Council. Thank you for coming.
Lucky for me that it happens to be my team, the San Francisco Giants, playing in this game. Super cool, man. This is just the time of my life, honestly. I'm just so thankful I get to be here in Birmingham, Alabama with so many fine folks. Touching Rickwood Field. Huh? Touching it.
Rickwood Field's lasting legacies being the home of the Birmingham Black Barons of the Negro Leagues and hosting games featuring the most famous names from those eras, including Satchel Paige, Jackie Robinson, Cool Papa Bell, Josh Gibson, and of course hometown hero Willie Mays. Rickwood Field was a place that helped break social barriers using baseball as the catalyst, where black athletes were recognized as heroes by many, but also brought the intense racism and discrimination to light. This stadium itself was segregated, with black fans forced to sit in uncovered right field bleachers during Birmingham Barons games. Players faced horrific treatment by fans, the community, and when traveling for road games. These players were exceptional on the field and were so undeniable that their legend lives on to this day, but the treatment they faced should also be part of the discussion and the lessons learned. To whitewash or disregard the social climate would be an unfair measure of their accomplishments. They didn't just play baseball well, but they endured as men, as sons, as brothers, as fathers, playing a game they loved in a country that did not treat them with the same human dignity that we all hope to receive. Almost 100 years after the start of the Negro Leagues, a young white kid like me grew up thinking Willie Mays and Satchel Paige were just the coolest. It's the legacy of the Negro Leagues and the activism that led to the Civil Rights Movement and everything we've accomplished since then that has put us in the position to acknowledge and appreciate the black players just as we do the white players, the Latin players, the Asian players, and anyone else that wants to pick up a bat and a glove and enjoy this game we all love. Some people say keep politics out of sports, but that is a naive statement. Politics has always been a part of sports, and we're all the better for it. The history of this ballpark, the figures that excelled here, the people that endured here, the fans that visited here are all an important piece of the fabric of this country's history. Rickwood Field serves as a baseball shrine, but also a civic one.
Giants fans, a lot of Cardinals fans, fans of other teams. I saw multiple people wearing Expos jerseys. How cool is that? It's just a celebration. Top of the ninth, Giants down by 1.
First base number 49.
You're supposed to hit it right here. We needed that. We needed about 20 more feet on that one. So close to putting us ahead in the top of the ninth. It was awesome. There we go. Go, Pat. You're gonna call them and you send it to me. Giants lost, but still, what a time.
Being America's pastime, there's so many great quotes about this game. A hot dog at the game beats roast beef at the Ritz. Baseball, it is said, is only a game. True. And the Grand Canyon is only a hole in Arizona. Baseball is like church. Many attend, but few understand. Whoever wants to know the heart and mind of America had better learn baseball. People ask me what I do in the winter when there's no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out the window and wait for spring. How can you not be romantic about baseball? They say when a baseball legend dies, his spirit plays on forever. If that's true,
Rickwood Field must be heaven. Where were you all? I was in the upper deck. There is no upper deck. You just gotta believe. We've talked a lot about the players that played here, the legends that played here, but also think of the fans that came through here, bought a ticket, fathers, sons, mothers, daughters, grandparents, generation after generation in Birmingham and from beyond came to this ballpark to watch some of the greatest to ever play the game. Think of the young kids that for the first time got to see heroes that looked like them playing on this field. Think about all the young players that played for the Barons, the Black Barons, the Birmingham A's that came through this field trying to make a name for themselves, trying to build a career, trying to feed their families. It all happened right here. A lot of great, amazing people, a lot of civil rights activists that have made meaningful change in our society. They would come here to relax, catch a ball game. I'm so grateful that I get to now be part of over 110 years of history, over 110 years of people coming through here. And now you can jot my name down on the list. And rest in peace, Willie Mays, man, one of my heroes. This was a baseball fan's dream, man. Oh, if you missed this, I feel bad. This was so much fun. I also need to thank you guys, everyone that's watched and supported this channel. You've given me purpose and given me reason to be at events like this. My channel's not huge. I don't make a ton of money, and I don't make very much at all. But I just had a spike recently that gave me enough money to pay for my flight here. So if it wasn't for you guys watching, I probably wouldn't have made it. So thank you. Birmingham has been fantastic. Fantastic. This has been a dream come true, man. Dream come true.
All right, brother.
Appreciate the hustle.
Man, I tried, man.
You did great.
Likewise, man. Thank you so much.
The John Miller.
Hey.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Are you right in front of me? Are you right in front of me?
I like your shirt.
Thank you, man. Rickwood Field. Goodbye for now. Oh, God, this was the best, man. Go Giants, man. Sail the team! Sail the team! Sail the team! The moon over Rickwood. Just what a dream come true this was. Thank you all so much for watching. It's my best friend in Birmingham.
Thank y'all for coming out. You vlogging?
Rickwood, right there, guys. Right there. Right there, Rickwood Field. Rickwood Field, Birmingham, Alabama. And that's it for MLB at Rickwood Field in Birmingham, Alabama. Tribute to the Negro Leagues and one of my heroes, Willie Mays. We have membership on YouTube and a Patreon with a lot of behind the scenes bonus episodes. Some episodes I'm not allowed to put out publicly. All kinds of stuff. So if you'd like to support the channel, help me document more things like this, check it out, please. And thanks to everybody who already supports. You guys are the best. You guys are the reason I'm here. Everyone was so kind. Right at the last moment, get to meet John Miller. Come on. How cool is that, dude? I appreciate you guys checking this out. Like, subscribe, share, do all the cool things cool kids do. Something or Other tour is now Variety. Bird life. It's so cool when you leave Rickwood, you're just in a neighborhood. It's just houses. There's like some abandoned houses. Like, it's crazy. Like, you're really in the South. Like, really in the South. I hope you guys know I don't play this up for the camera, man. Like, I want to cry. I'm so thankful for the things I've gotten to do. Yeah, I just appreciate you guys, man. Thank you. Have a wonderful night.